morning. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 4070 Benedict Canyon Drive in Sherman Oaks, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line for Rebecca Baylor. Now, the main sewer line is a portion of the waste drainage system which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then includes a portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so back to today's main sewer line from a 3-inch main sewer line, or sorry, 2.5-inch main sewer line cleanout located on the left side of the property. The line exits out the building on the left side, runs parallel to the left side of the building before turning over and running parallel to the driveway, at which point it heads out toward the connection under the center of the street, under the public sidewalk and the public street there. And so the total length of the line is just under 100 feet. We're here at 96 feet. And there is a combination of different materials used in the line, so we'll cover those as we go through them. So pulling away from public sewer, we are in a 6-inch diameter vitrified clay piping. The vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. It has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquake and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. Now, this is an example of that right here. Now, there's two issues with the excessive roots coming in on this section. First, yes, it can cause debris, it can cause backup, and it can eventually create breaks in the line if left unmaintained. The bigger issue with this today is that it makes it unable for me to really determine and see what the condition of that joint area is. The roots on that part of the line are significant enough to indicate that there might be a break, but we can't really tell until those roots and debris gets cleared out of the line. So I will be recommending that a hydrojet cleaning gets done, clear the line of any debris, and then we can come ahead and look again at those specific joints just to make sure there's nothing broken. But alright, so we're done with the section of vitrified clay. We're now moving into a section of concrete. Now, concrete is very much similar to clay in that it has a long surface life, but it is more susceptible to damage during earthquake and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots to the joint areas. And we noticed that in a couple spots here coming through. You see the roots building up on the right side. Now, there is one other thing to take into account with concrete sewer pipes, specifically concrete sewer pipes in Los Angeles County. So, in 2007, the City of Los Angeles approved an ordinance which basically states that concrete sewer laterals either need to be, and this is specifically for buildings built before 1965, that essentially concrete sewer laterals need to either be replaced or rehabilitated with a lining system. Now, basically this comes up if certain building permits are pulled or requested from the city, if you're going to be doing additions to the house or changing the location of a bathroom, that sort of thing, they will request to come out and inspect the sewer line, and if they find that you have a section of concrete that is essentially not lined, or if they find concrete under there without a lining system, they will recommend that this section gets replaced out and have that ordered from a building code perspective. Now, I'm bringing this up because it isn't necessarily something that needs to be done for the functionality of the line, for the practicality. The concrete pipes are still functioning. I didn't see anything in here to indicate that they were broken or that they weren't working, but it is something that could come up if certain permits are going to be pulled, because there is not a lining system in this section of concrete, and so it might be an issue with the city if or when they do inspect this. now we are entering into a section known as ABS plastic. ABS plastic is a very common material for laying sewer lines, has a long surface life expectancy. It also has a very smooth inner surface, so it's very efficient at washing out debris. And lastly, it's intended to be impervious to root intrusions when it's installed properly. So overall, this is an excellent material for main sewer lines. Now, essentially, where we're heading now is that drop was at the sidewalk there, or I'm sorry, the driveway. And right now we're heading essentially up the side of the house, or we'll be turning to go along the side of the house here in just a moment. Just running this. Alright. I'll orient you here. So here we're located on the left side of the house. The camera cleared off. Alright. Left side of the house. You can see that. And the access we used today was this access point right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get a photograph of this for the port. So at this point, we're going to conclude the video examination for the main sewer line. No real repairs to recommend. Basically, just going to recommend that the line gets hydrojetted, and then a follow-up examination is done. Just to check a couple of the joint areas where the root intrusions were a little excessive. All right. So with that, once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.